So hello everyone. Welcome to my first uh, video for as a virtual assistant coach. So I am Maria Kidayan, and I will be talking about. For today, we will be talking about a virtual assistant 101. I will be discussing the meanings of a virtual assistant and what um, a property management virtual assistant is. So this is gonna be a short video, just a quick beginner's guide kung ano ba talaga ang virtual assistant. Okay, so I'll be speaking in Tagalog as well para mas lalo nating maintindihan further ano ba talaga tong ipapasukin nating trabaho. Okay, so first up is about me. As I said, I am Maria Kidayan. Some call me Maan as well, but for professionalism, clients call me Maria since yun ang talagang legal name ko. So anyway, I have two kids. I have 10 years of BPO experience. I'm doing part-time online jobs since 2016, but not yet virtual assistant. So I'm doing like quality analyst, mga transcriptionist, ganyan. Pag pag pagta-transcribe, ganyan. But it's not consistent and I do it during ano lang, free time lang kasi I was still working in a call center noon. Yan. But I started being a full-time virtual assistant since January 2020. Yun yung hindi na talaga ako nag-focus na ako sa pagiging virtual assistant. So, enough about me. Let's start. What is a virtual assistant? So, a virtual assistant is generally self-employed and provides professional administrative, technical, or creative assistance to clients remotely from a home office. So, this term is from Wikipedia pala. So to make it simpler, coining from the words itself. So first is virtual, so meaning you're not physically there. You're just gonna need a laptop, a computer, or and an internet connection para lang to connect to your clients. And then assistant, you'll be giving assistance to CEOs, company owners. So ayun. Um, Mostly it's just like administrative work. So sa mga office, ito yung mga secretary, yung mga executive assistant, ayan, yun yung mga yun yung mga ginagawa nila sa office. Pag virtual assistant naman, dito lang sa bahay or ano lang, um, hindi nyo kailangan makita ni client for this kind of job. Okay, next is for us to understand this job, we should also understand what it is for clients. So, why do clients need a virtual assistant? So, they needed to take some workload off from them so they can focus more on money making tasks. So, since these are parang kang secretary or parang kang executive assistant, you'll be doing most of the work na hindi naman masyadong importante like organizing yung mga emails nila or kapag mga admin task, mga administrative task like mga data entry. So those things takes time for the clients kung wala ang virtual assistant, gagawin pa nila yon instead of dealing with major stuff like decision making for the business or sometimes talking to their clients, to their customers. So, para makafocus sila on more important stuff, they need virtual assistant to take care yung mga back-end, back office jobs. Yon. And then, another one is, ang virtual assistant kasi it's reducing their cost. Their um mas mura talaga ang mag virtual assistant kesa mag-hire sila lalo sa US and sa mga ibang parts. Mas mahal if local, if US, taga US din or taga UK din ang kukuhanin nila. Unlike us, medyo mas mura tayong ang rate natin. Unlike kapag mag-hire pa sila tapos syempre um, mag magkukuha pa sila ng office, ganyan. So most of the clients, they have small businesses. Their businesses are not hindi kailangan ng mga ng ng office talaga, ng office based. Ganyan. Yun. And then another one is yes, it saves them time of doing stuff. So meron pa silang pwedeng magawa because we're helping them. Ayun. Next is roles of a virtual assistant in general. So when I say in general, guys, ito yung pinaka ginagawa. Siguro yung iba hindi nyo gagawin. Tapos, and most of the time naman, may dagdag pa other than these. It depends on what type of virtual assistant you are and what type of company your client has. So virtual assistants roles are admin task. It's email management, data entry, inbound and outbound calls, organize calendar and schedule, setting appointment and events. So, ito yung mga common na ginagawa. Kagaya, bibigyan kayo ng access ni client sa kanyang email. So, you'll be the one um, checking their emails, alin bang important dito, alin bang hindi. You will sort them out and then you will let them know kung ano yung kailangan nilang gawin. Or if you can do it sa ikaw na yung gagawa nung ikaw na magre-reply, mga ganyan. Data entry. So, kapag ka ang client mo, they have mga sales nila or yung anything about their business. So, ikaw yun, data entry task. Inbound and outbound calls. So, may mga nagtatanong sa akin if may calls ba ito. It depends. This is not call center na calls lang or emails lang, ganyan. It's a little bit of everything. So, inbound and outbound calls, it depends kung bibigyan ka ng access ni client sa calls or sometimes merong mga nag-hire ng virtual assistant just for them to take calls for them. So, siguro sales or maybe customer service. So, it depends. And then organize calendar schedule and then setting appointments and events. So yun, these are very important. You have to make sure that you are organized enough para maayos mo rin yung schedule ni client. So, kasama dito yung paglalagay sa calendar nila, pakikipag-usap sa mga customers nila, ganyan. So, another role of a virtual assistant is social media management. So, most clients, they have Facebook pages, they have Instagram accounts, YouTube channels that you would need to manage. Um, Mostly daily yan, ganyan. So, dapat meron tayong basic knowledge about social media, which I think we all have since we have our own personal accounts naman. Ayan. And then research. This is very important. Most virtual assistant would ask you to research on, or I mean, most clients will ask you to research on something. Since it takes time to research, ikaw ang gagawa dun for them. Simple video or photo editing for contents. So, since meron kang social media na binabantayan, sometimes clients will ask you to do some simple video editing or photo editing para i-post nyo sa ano nyo, sa timeline ninyo or sa YouTube, ganyan. And then organize spreadsheets and keep them updated. So it is your responsibility as well to keep the records updated. So para madalian din si client na makita what they need to do or what they're at right now, yung company nila, kung ano nang nangyayari. It is your responsibility to organize the spreadsheets. Tapos, yung mga records, yung mga spreadsheet, updated. Ayan. And then, ayun, a little bit of everything. It means na you do not need to know everything, but you should know how to research or to find out paano mo ba i-execute yung task na binibigay sa iyo. So, si Google at si YouTube ang magiging best friends natin dito, guys. Okay. And yun, ang nalaman ko talaga this year when I started being a virtual assistant, um, anything and everything that you need, technical stuff, specific stuff that your client needs, it can be researched na online. It is on the internet already. So, napakadali na ngayon maghanap. You should know where to find it. You should know the keywords lang. Ganyan. And, of course, ako, sinasama ko dyan yung pagiging pag-add ko ng mga groups, virtual assistant groups sa Facebook. It really helps me kasi nakakatanong ako sa mga tenured. So, actually, this training that I'm giving right now, this started sa thought na a lot of people, a lot of tenured virtual assistant had helped me reach where I am right now, and they have been helping me ever since. So, I cannot give back what they've done for me. Hindi ko naman yun mababalik sa kanila. So, what I can do is to share also my knowledge sa mga newbies naman. Ganon. Yun ang aking, ano ko naman sa kanila yan. Yun ang pambawi ko sa kanila. Na ako naman ngayon ang tutulong sa mga baguhan. Ayun. And then, next is types of virtual assistants. So, there are a lot of types depending on your client's company or your client's needs. So, ito lang yung mga common types. There's social media, real estate, e-commerce, marketing, data entry, bookkeeping, customer service, property management, and so much more. Okay, so just to reiterate, magkaiba po ang real estate and property management. Real estate, mostly you will deal with getting customers. Si real estate client mo, most of them are brokers who will ask you to get leads para meron silang mapagbentahan ng mga properties nila or yung mga pinapabenta sa kanila. Yan. But when we say property management, so um, we'll be focusing, my trainings on the coming days will be focusing on property management. The group that I made, the virtual assistant for property managers, it will deal with property management. So as we go along, ang tatahakin nating path is to be a property management virtual assistant. But of course, at first, we will give you the basics and para rin to help you. Ayun. So, property management, just to give you the meaning of property management. Property management is the overseeing of residential, commercial, and or industrial real estate including apartments, detached houses, condominium units, and shopping centers. So yun, property management will be dealing with um, pag pagtitingin or pag-check ng mga properties. So It's either you'll be dealing with a manager, property manager, or a client. So when we say manager, hindi kanila yung hindi talaga kanila yung property. Hinire sila ni owner to oversee the property itself. Or sometimes you'll have clients na property owners talaga. So it still um falls under property management, since they are the landlords and you'll be dealing ang trabaho mo is to be a property manager. Parang ikaw na rin yung property manager nila. Ayun. Yun siya. Okay, so roles of a property management virtual assistant. So first is taking care of tenants, collecting their rental fees, organizing renewals, requests, resolving complaints, enforce rules of occupancy. So there's also finding tenants, schedule viewings, screening prospective tenants. And then also we also get quotes from builders, insurances, and other services needed. So yun, start ang trabaho ng property management virtual assistant. It starts sa paghahanap ng tenant hanggang sa umalis si tenant. So everything in it, yung mga pagkolekta ng renta or pag-renew ng policy, yung mga insurance na kailangan, and then yung pagsischedule ng viewing sa mga bagong tenants. So yun, you'll be dealing with that. Some clients will have you talk to them. Meron kang access to their emails, to their phone. You'll have a like a support mailbox, or maybe a support phone number wherein sa'yo tatawag sila clients or sa'yo sila mag-email with their complaints. Yon. Yun siya. And then, next is, what do you need to become? Okay, so we're done with the meanings for virtual assistant and property management virtual assistant. So, we're done with that. Ano ba ang kailangan ng isang virtual assistant? How do you start? Anong mga kailangan mo para makastart kang maging virtual assistant? So, dalawa lang yan. You have desktop, you should have desktop or laptop, and then you should have internet connection. So, kapag sa laptop, yung required specification would depend on the client. So, ako, personally, I started with my client na dual core lang. Sobrang old laptop na. Siguro mga 7 years old na yung laptop ko. That is why I had a hard time finding a client who would allow such a laptop that I had. Kaya ang recommended, mostly sa nakikita ko, ang recommended is Intel Core i3 processor and up. So, mga i3, i5, ganyan. So, ako po, since ako'y nag-start naman ng hindi naman talaga maganda ang laptop, I highly suggest, lalo na yung hindi, wala pa naman masyadong budget for that, try to find, also just like me, try to find a client who will not require you to have a really good laptop. That would come after. So ako, I was able to get my desktop. So desktop na ang kinuha ko. I was able to get a desktop after my 5th month kay client. Kasi it's also an investment for me. And then hopefully I can get more clients, God willing, and if I have time, I have more time, I would also want to have more clients. Kaya, yun, ginusto ko na rin talaga magkaroon ng desktop, ng ayos-ayos na desktop. So, ayun. So, internet connection, mostly, ang gusto nila is mga 3 to 5 Mbps or higher. Para naman medyo mabilis, because sometimes din, kaya meron din sila recommendation kapag ka si client ay merong mga system or tools na ipapa-download sa inyo. So, ayun, you need those things. Pero, you can start naman ng mababa muna and then just work your way up. Kung may budget kayo and nagmamadali kayong magkaroon ng mas mataas ang edge than the others, then yes, you can get a higher version of desktop, laptop, and a higher speed ng internet connection. Okay, so what are the skills and traits of a virtual assistant? Ano nga ba ang kailangan mo para ikaw ay isang maging virtual assistant? So you should have excellent command of written and spoken English. So of course, most of the clients are in US, in UK, in Asia, and English is the universal language. So it is very important that we have excellent command of written and spoken English. So for us to understand the client, and then for them to understand us as well, we should be um, good in communicating in English. Yun. Tsaka, clients will let you create your emails, minsan mga letters, ganyan, or they will ask you to give feedback, mga ganyan. So, those are in English, so you should be good at that. Next is customer service skills. So, some some clients will let you deal with their customers. So, you should have customer service skills. Um, Minsan sa calls yan, minsan patatawagin sa'yo. So, kailangan medyo assertive ka, medyo meron kang alam on how to manage customers para naman maging successful din si client. Computer skills. So, these are basic computer skills, yung mga paggamit ng Google Docs, ng Google Sheets, mga ganyan, yung pag-internet, basic internet skills lang, paggamit ni Google or paggamit ng mga social media, yan. Research skills, this is very important. You have to be resourceful. As I said, we have to be, uh, as I said kanina, yung research yan, it takes some time. So, sa'yo talaga ibibigay yan. So, you have to be resourceful. And most of the time, clients will not have time para i-training ka on what you need to do. So, you're on your own. Ganun yun siya. And then, next is cloud-based knowledge. So, that's file sharing, G Suite, password sharing. I will have a separate training on the apps na ginagamit as yung mga common apps that a virtual assistant would need. So, I'll have a separate training on that. But, ayun, kailangan meron tayong basic knowledge on that sort of thing. Another one is time management. So, not time management meaning you'll be able to prioritize things that needs to be done ASAP. So, ano yan, in my experience, sa experience ko with what I'm doing, for me to have time management, that is the first task that I do kapag nagla-login ako. I need to see everything. So, I need a pen and a and a notebook. I actually have a notebook wherein I put all the things that needs to be done today on the day, and then kung ano yung dapat kong i-prioritize. So, I check the emails first, and then I'll check if I need something. I have I have something to do sa email, and then kapag may mga certain tasks si client, and then yung mga tasks na ginawa ko the previous days, do I need to follow it up, mga ganyan. So, yun, after kong schedule yung sarili ko, dun ko lang po pwedeng i-schedule din, ayusin din yung trabaho ko. So, guys, being a virtual assistant is different sa office jobs. Sa office, we have bosses. Sa BPO, we have TLs who will watch, who will tell us what to do next. Ito wala. Clients will not have time to give you the step-by-step process of what you need to do during the day. So, ikaw yon. Ikaw na din yon. Sometimes clients will have, parang will let you have a productivity tracker, which we will discuss on the next trainings. But kahit na may productivity tracker yan, ikaw pa din ang masusunod kung anong gagawin mo on how you will be productive. Next is dependable, reliable, and consistent. So I've put them together because they go hand in hand. Um, para maging maganda ang relationship nyo ni client, you have to be consistent with what you're doing. Para ma-feel nila na you are reliable. They can rely on you. Pwede nilang iwan yung business nila ng konti, pwede nilang gawin yung mga important stuff nang hindi mag-fall yung mga important stuff din naman, pero mga admin work nila. Ayun. So, another one is organized and disciplined. So, since this is just home-based, you should be disciplined enough to know what you should do during the day, or kailan mo siya gagawin, or kung paano mo siya i-execute. Organized, not just organizing your client's schedule, but also organize on how you will be doing the task. Ayan. Okay, next is quick thinking and effective decision making. So, hindi lahat iaasa kay client. It's better that you have a decision making skill wherein yung mga simpleng bagay na that needs decision right away, you'll be able to provide it. So, for you to have a good relationship with the client, some clients would just want you to report to them and tell them the solution and the outcome of a certain issue or a certain task that you made. Ayun. And then another trait of a virtual assistant, you should have love for continuous learning. So, um, a lot of virtual assistant they still learn during their time. Like ako ngayon, I'm still learning. Kahit na yung minsan hindi naman talaga kailangan pa, pero nakita ko parang hindi ko to alam. So, I use webinars, and I use yung mga podcast, mga free na podcast, tsaka yung mga free na online training. So, check out ko yun, tinitingnan ko yun. Kasi it would also benefit you in the future. So, trustworthy and honesty. So, yun, kailangan din to para tumagal tayo with the client. Um, since minsan kayo lang dalawa the client and then just one virtual assistant. So, it is very important that you build trust to each other. And then, ayun, syempre, professional. You have to be professional enough. Kahit na nasa bahay ka lang at nakapangbahay ka lang, you should be um, treating this as a full-time job. You should act professionally. Kapag kasi sinabi mong you're gonna log in at this time, dapat aasahan ka ni client na etong time na to magagawa mo or makakapag-log in ka. Yan. Proactive. So, some tasks need not to be told. Hindi na kailangan sasabihin ni client na kailangan mo tong gawin. Makikita mo na kaagad yan. And you should have initiative. You should be proactive in doing those tasks. Ayan. Next is, so I think we're done with this. So this is just a quick guide for the meaning ng virtual assistant, tsaka yung mga skills, mga roles. I will be discussing right now the frequently asked questions apart from yung mga tanong na ano ba ang virtual assistant, ano ba ang property management. So mga questions na na-receive ko, eto, unang-una is, mahirap ba yan? So, ang dami ko na babasang ganyan. Ang daming nagme-message sa akin asking kung mahirap ba yan. It actually depends on your goal. So, lahat naman ng trabaho mahirap. But, it depends sa willingness mo. Mag-aaral ka. Just like any other job, you need to make sure you're equipped. Madaming trainings, madaming learnings, madaming YouTube videos, madaming pag-google ang gagawin dito for you to be a successful VA. And then, next question that I'm getting, how much can we earn from being a VA? So, ito medyo mahirap na question to, pero for me, so it's just for me, okay? Newbies can earn $3 to $10 per hour. So, ito yung nakikita kong reasonable rate for newbies. Siyempre, it depends on your skill and agreement with the client. So, minsan, baka mag $10 ka or more kapag ka you have skills, you have hard skills. So, when you say hard skills, yun yung mga specialization. Kung dati sa office ka nga nagtatrabaho, pero you were dealing with social media management, or you are a graphic designer, so syempre mas mataas ang ibibigay sa ni client. Okay, next is, can I do this as part-time job? So, syempre, yes, it depends on your time management skills and contract with the client. So, nowadays, most employees naka-work from home. So, that's really nice kasi 8 hours ka lang sa bahay. 8 hours ka lang magtatrabaho, no traffic. You have a lot of time to do a part-time job, which is online job nga, ganyan. So, it depends on your management skills. Kung time management skills, kung kaya pa ba ng oras mo, then yes, you can do a part-time job. Si client minsan 2 hours lang ang kailangan per day from you. But, some clients talaga 8 hours. So, nasa sayo na yan kung kaya mo pa. What's the schedule? Ano ba ang shift nito, maan? So, it depends on your agreement with the client. But most of the time, you will be asked to work during daytime in his or her time zone. So, meaning, kung US si client, you would need night shift ka. Night shift ang schedule mo. So, depende yan sa state ni client, kung nasaang state siya. So, sasabayan mo siya kung kailan siya gising. Syempre, dun ka din. Yun din ang oras ng trabaho mo. UK naman, ang 8 o'clock sa kanila right now is 3 a.m. Ang 3 o'clock, ang 8 a.m. sa kanila is 3 p.m. in our time, in Philippine time. So, hapon. My client does not require me to log in for 8 hours and during UK daytime. But ako na, it's my initiative to vacate, to make sure na my schedule will be at par with UK time. So, I log in at around 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. doing the task na hindi kailangan ng oras niya. And then, by 3 p.m., I make sure that I am available, I am online para he can give me the task that he needs. Yun, ganon. So it really depends. Depends on your agreement with the client. Okay, so we will end right now, but definitely I will add more trainings. I will add more videos on this YouTube channel. So just you can subscribe, and then I will also post the trainings, the schedules in our group. So that is for those who's not added to my group. You can search in Facebook property, sorry, virtual assistant for property managers. So, ako nag-iisa lang yun. You can add that, and then I will be doing live Facebook. I'll be doing Facebook lives. So, ayun. So, stay tuned. And then, on the later trainings, we'll be focusing on property management. Actually, um, the focus is in UK. Napakadalang kasi ngayon ng nagtatackle ng property management. So, if you're a tenured, if you're a tenured VA, if you have a client already, so this is the right page for you if you're a property management virtual assistant. I'll be doing some trainings on the next few days, so watch out to that. So next training, so just a heads up, next training is about how to step up your application. So what to put to your cover letter and your resume, and then where to apply as a virtual assistant. So I will be giving some websites that you can apply, where you can apply. So those are just tips. And then yes, tips for your job hunt. Paano ba tayo makakapag-step up sa pag-apply, since ang dami ngayong nag-a-apply ang dami ngayong gustong mag-online job. So how do we step up? How do we become marketable? So, yun. So, anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you guys soon. So stay tuned, and goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.